Hi Capricorn, thank you for coming to join me on my channel. Thank you if you're returning, and thank you if you are new here. Do subscribe if you haven't done already. How was your November, Capricorn? I do hope that it saw you well and that you are ready to start your journey with December 2018. Now, it's been quite a crazy year for many people, so here's hoping that 2019 is going to be a little bit calmer for everybody. Do come and join me on Facebook if you haven't done already. It's quite an interactive tribe over there. Natalie Collins, Intuitive Medium. If you'd like to book me for a reading, I'll pop the email address down here. Just email me and I'll get back to you just as soon as I possibly can. Now, I do have to say, Capricorn, that as I start off, the word of December for you is indecision. Indecision, and understanding that the reason that you are indecisive and confused almost is the fact that you're not trusting that inner voice, that intuition. So very much, Capricorn, it's about learning to trust that intuition, going with what you know, and not being swayed by what you think you should be doing because of what other people think that you should be doing. So don't follow the crowd, follow you. I do feel very much in the first 4 days of December in particular, but the first week, you're very much needing a little bit of quiet time, some time of your own, some time to figure things out, okay? And this links directly with that indecision, which way shall I go next? I do feel, Capricorn, that this relates for a few of you. There's somebody that is on about moving quite far away, and you're kind of making a decision but you're not because you're backtracking. This is where that quiet time's going to come in handy for you, and I do feel very much as though it's going to show you the way you need to be heading, because all you need to do is trust that intuition that is there for you to access. All you need to do is sit in that quiet. But the first week of December, Capricorn, is all about finding and carving out quiet time, some time for you, and time to sit with those decisions you need to make. Now, I do feel that you're going to head on, specifically around about the 9th through the 14th, you are going to be focusing a little bit more on your internal rhythms and cycles, and those emotions that are hiding and being suppressed. Do not be afraid, Capricorn, if those emotions do come up and bubble up to the surface, because they're there to be healed and worked through. I do feel very much as though, okay, you're torn between following your body and what it needs and trying to keep up with the Joneses next door. Do you understand? So for some of you, you will be needing much more rest than what you are giving yourself. And you don't feel able to give yourself any more because you need to be doing X, Y, and Z. Just do what you need to do for the second week, heading towards the middle of December, because it's going to pay off come the end of December. Now, I do feel very much as though I need to talk about, okay, coming to some kind of truce with yourself, because you're so hard on yourself, Capricorn, and it is not helping you at the moment. Coming to a truce with where you think you should be at and where you're actually at. So just be aware of that as you get towards the middle of December, because that might rear its head for you to look at and to deal with. Again, this all links into intuition and that wonderful word, indecision. And if you break that word down from indecision, it's indecision. So you are in the middle of a decision rather than being undecided. That's very different. Do allow yourself that time to tune in. This does feel like the month of December is very much the opportunity for you to step outside of the physical and step inside to the emotional and energetic, that love vibration that we all have. And that's going to see you so well. It's going to help you to see where you really need to go. Capricorn, you've been in two minds. And it does feel like it's following somebody or following people. So I don't know if this is a social situation or if it is a loved one. you need to be sure that you're doing what you're doing is for you and not for those around you. Be aware of that. Take time to reevaluate who you're doing these things that you're doing, who you're doing them for. I do feel very much though, okay, by the 19th to the 22nd possibly, you're going to need to remember to keep grounded. It feels as though things are going to feel almost too much, like crazy everywhere. And it's about grounding. It's about bringing yourself back to Mother Nature and Mother Earth and her energy, and knowing that when you are grounded, you can make better decisions. You can make informed decisions, and also you're making the decisions that are absolutely right for you. I do feel there may be some kind of disagreement around about the 20th of December, and you are going to need to be completely grounded in order to have that discussion rather than disagreement, so that you can voice your opinion too, because your opinion so matters, Capricorn, and you do need to speak up a little bit in this time. Okay, come the 23rd onwards, it does feel very much as though you need to be looking at how much you're doing on your own and why you are ignoring people when they're offering to help. Is it because of past hurts and past traumas when you were younger? Or is it just within you that you're fiercely independent come what may? I do feel very much as though it's not going to help you to say no to other people's offer of help and guidance over the next few weeks, specifically at the end of December. But it's about taking a realistic view, a real view of yourself, your decisions, and all the things you juggle. Do you juggle just to be busy? Do you juggle just so that you don't have to stop and sit in that silence that you so need at the beginning of this month? Is that what you do? Is that why you do that? It's really important to see why you feel the need to do everything instead of allowing other people to take responsibility for their actions and also for their part in your life. You can't live for other people. They need to do that for themselves. There will be a few of you that come to this stark decision and realization and need to step back from people or a specific loved one just in order to help them and yourself re-establish firm boundaries. So indecision as in indecision. Look at your intuition, tune into it, spend that time getting to know that inner voice again, Capricorn, because that inner voice is what's going to guide you throughout the rest of December and into 2019. And the more you follow it, the more bliss you're going to find. Thank you so much for coming to join me, Capricorn. I'm so grateful that you're here, and I really hope that you have an awesome festive period. You have a most amazing turning of the wheel. Don't forget to take some time for you, because it is really important for you, Capricorn, in the month of December. Do comment, do let me know how your November went. I do appreciate all of your comments, and I get back to all of you because I think it's good to talk. It's important to talk. So whatever you're doing, come the festive period, stay safe. Know that you are loved, that you are cared for. If you'd like to book a reading, I will pop it here or just below. And do consider subscribing if you haven't done already, because I really appreciate each and every one of you. Come join my tribe. Thank you for being with me in this time. Much love. Ciao for now.